Welcome to this short video where I'll be explaining what you can expect in a class with me. Congrats for making the move and clicking on this video. It already means you've got what it takes to be a motivated language learner. Having taught for years in London, I found that what most students are looking for is opportunities to practice what they have been taught, and this is what I'm aiming to remedy in the courses that I provide. If you want to save time, practice communicative skills, or have personalized instruction, take a look at what I'm offering. All the courses on offer currently feature a method called the Fit Classroom, an alternative to the traditional method where theory is explained by the teacher with students barely speaking and practice set as homework without the supervision of a teacher. In the Fit Classroom, preparation is important for every class, but it's clearly outlined on an online platform. Students watch an instructed video to get familiarized with the topic, be it grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation or function, etc. And to check whether students have understood the content, there's a quiz that they need to complete. With all this in mind in class, we can focus more on the practice part and make sure all the doubts are explained and questions get answered. This way, as opposed to the traditional method where 80–90% of classroom time was theory and 10–20% practice, we can flip it and practice 80–90% of the class time and only spend 10–20% of the time available on explanations. This has been a highly successful method in many other fields, especially designed for people who have several things to concentrate on. To make my way of teaching even more powerful, the number of students per group is limited to 4, so there will be no classroom with more than 4 students in class. This and all the activities I designed for the class will give students more opportunities to express themselves and get feedback accordingly, in a bit more personalized and customized way. And all this at an affordable price. Now let's see what you can expect in the classroom. In our small group, which never exceeds 4 students, you get assignments to prepare for the next class. This can be in form of a video, a written or oral text that you will need to process and do a quiz to see you're prepared to take the next class. And this is done through an online platform where both students and teacher are connected via various ways. This is where you do all your quizzes, can discuss topics with your fellow classmates, hand in assignments, and contact the teacher as well. A great tool to keep all of us in touch. Of course, I'll do my best to provide high-quality instruction in order for you to go home and say, well, today I've learned something new. Throughout the practical sessions, we'll be doing a lot of communicative tasks which will not only help you to consolidate your current knowledge or our focus, but also help us discover some of the gaps that you might have. You will receive continuous feedback on your achievements and your progress, and when push comes to shove, you might get instructions how to progress more effectively. Additional quizzes and optional opportunities to practice will boost your language as well, like on this website, which we'll be using for vocabulary practice. And of course, be prepared to be bombarded by a lot of exposure to the real language around us, be it an extra reading, listening to something fun, or watching a video. In the way I described it in the video, I can make sure I provide professional, personalized, and practical service to all my students. Don't forget that if you're interested, you're more than welcome to join one of the ongoing classes for a free session to see how things are in the classroom. Every applicant will get a consultation to have a deeper look into my teaching techniques and get assessed on their current level. You may also find it useful to go through my website or my Facebook page. Like it if you want to get daily updates without any commitments, or contact me on any of the contacts listed below. Your English is waiting to be improved.